We're rolling.
We're back.
Back in the game. It's been a long time. I don't even know when we
For how long?
updated. Yeah, how long is it going to last this time? I didn't even know when we updated the last video. Was it your show? I think it was your show, wasn't it?
Possibly.
So it's about 3 months post-show?
Back for 2022.
Yes, 2022. We're actually going to
4
stick to
months.
this time. We're going to stick to it.
Nearly 4
I'm
months.
determined. I'm paying for video editing software. That's going to force me to do YouTubes. So
Watch this space.
this is it.
Your hand looks the size of my head.
It pretty much is, to be fair. So today is all about Georgia's checkups. Basically, she's having like an MOT day because it's about 3 months post show, and she
4
was
months.
4 months post show, and she was pretty fucked up after all the shows because she did like a 9-month prep, right?
Yeah, just for the fact it was 9 months. We pushed very hard in the first few months with very little results. To then have to, because we did plan a diet break, we didn't get that diet break or kind of pull back, so to speak. We just had to keep pushing. So it was 9 months of high cardio, extremely low food, and it prep's like unhealthy at the best of times anyway, let alone when you're like a female. Like obviously we would need to focus on my hormones and stuff as well, so health is a priority. So yeah, so we did bloods about three weeks post show, knowing that it's going to be a mess, but it just gave us some markers for a recheck to know hopefully that things should be slowly balancing back out. But we went in this arm and it's here. Matt hates bloods, so do you want to see the plastic? There's a bit of blood coming through.
Oh, don't. I hate it. Last time I had my blood taken, I actually fainted
Hang
in
on,
the room.
he didn't have blood taken, he had a finger prick test.
No, that was another time. And then I nearly fainted at that as well.
Had to
There
give
was
a
so
banana.
much blood.
Awesome.
There was so much blood. And I was thinking, oh, this is fine. This is easy. And I looked at
nearly
it.
passed out.
And then everything started going black.
I hate needles. It was horrible. I hate needles, but I will suck it up. But Matt is terrible.
So I didn't go in with her.
All you got to do is poke one of his face.
Oh. I really don't like it. So anyway, she's had her bloods done. We've tested for all her hormones checks, right?
We've just done a
Hormone checks,
massive
thyroid,
advanced female hormone blood test.
liver,
sports test.
kidneys, all of it. So we can obviously relate it to what it was like post-show. Hopefully we're back to normal levels because we basically bumped her calories up pretty quickly and we've got her back into like a healthy range now in terms of body
Always
composition.
would love calories to be higher, but they're not.
We've reversed her out.
We didn't really reverse though, we just bumped to maintenance, because there is a difference between reversing and
bump to
going
maintenance, and body composition is in a healthy range now. So we'll see what the hormones say and see what the blood results say, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, so that's not the only MOT checkup she's having today, is it?
No, I'm going off to, I've been having problems with my lower back. So, and with posing and stuff as well, let alone lifting heavy, posing is quite strenuous on yourself. So I just want to check my hips, check my lower back, and just have a general check. So we've got that. We've got train now. I've done loads of check-ins this morning, to be fair. What have you done?
I haven't done anything. Yeah. I'm not a morning person.
He
I
does
do
all
my
his
stuff
work
later.
late, and I like to be productive in the morning. I don't like doing stuff late.
Prioritise sleep. That's what I do.
I prioritise sleep. I just go to bed early.
I go to bed late.
And then training now, and then we've got that later.
What's his official title? What's he called?
I don't know.
It's not physio, is it?
I don't know. It says
You
a
don't
lot of
even know what
things.
you booked.
Well, no, it is. He's got loads of things. He does like gait analysis and what's the feet person? He does that.
But your motivation also is to fix your back, because it's being a bit of a hindrance for your training, especially like things like hip thrusts, and also to help with posing, right?
Yep.
So for walking with posing and doing your twists and all
doing my twists, all my twists and turns,
all that kind of shit.
My mandatory poses.
That's what I was going for.
Like a dance.
Twists.
Doing all your twists. I'm going to say that when you're doing your posing.
Yeah.
You're doing all your twists.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to train now, and then we will do that, and hopefully I'll have my bloods by the end of the week.
Yeah. So we're at Strength Asylum at the moment.
Energy drink.
Training here for the next, hopefully just 2 weeks.
God knows.
And then we're going to get a house and move to Plymouth finally. Probably won't. Probably won't
Positive
happen.
manifestation.
Yes, that's definitely going to happen. But yeah, so we're getting there now. Hit some legs. I'm not. I'm on push, and then we go for your scans.
Yeah, busy day.
Found out so far, George?
Got wonky legs.
Right leg is longer than the left.
Right leg longer, and it's natural. It's not muscle imbalance. It's not an adaptation. It's natural.
That's what God gave
So
me.
nature gave her that.
So lucky.
And you'll see a big blue circle to the Dominican side, and they've gone the balls over. So when they're on, just make sure you only do what you're doing when you're walking, as opposed to, brushing your hair or something like that. Okay? Right. So this is your skeleton. So imagine that if this was an alien coming down to Earth and it wanted to be your friend, it's going to copy you.
Okay.
And that's what it's done. It's copied you exactly. Okay. So I'll go through that in a second. This is your walking, your gait parameters. This is your centre of mass parameters, which is here. And then this is your hips and knee angles, etc. We're going to go into that. Right, so I'm just going to do a bit of a summary then, Georgia, on your trip to Sub 4. So it's been a pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you for coming in. What I've done is I've looked at your kind of static biomechanics and I've looked at your dynamic biomechanics. We're very scientific in the way that we look. We like numbers and we like metrics. So what we've done is taken numbers from your pelvis. We've found evidence that you've got a shorter left leg. We've backed that up with a pressure plate analysis. So we look at the relationship of gravity on you and where your centre of mass sits, your centre of gravity. And we found it was falling to the left because of the long right leg. And then we went on to the video analysis. So we've got these infrared 3D cameras and they've been absolutely fantastic in what they've revealed. And again, it said you've got this long right leg. So where you're adapting on the pelvis. So the left side of your pelvis is going forward. And when it goes forward, it lifts the side, that wing of the pelvis. It's called an aecilium. Anterior superior means upwards and forwards. So your body's doing this in effect. But you're also bending that knee. So by bending that knee, you're also dropping yourself down. And that's, your body does all these mechanisms within the complex musculoskeletal system in an attempt to balance the centre of mass. Because at the end of the day, the rules we operate and the physics of the planet is the same as we've always had, as our ancestors have had. So these mechanisms are ancient mechanisms in order for, even for modern human beings to go about a normal life. So for me, I feel, and I think we've had a discussion about it and you agree, that just to give you that symmetry in your poses and in your posture, because this is a natural bony difference and we found the evidence for it. Just a small raise of maybe 4 or 5 mil on the shoes, certainly the shoes that you compete in, at the rear foot and forefoot, and then more long term, maybe some orthotics. This is an orthotic, they're bespoke, so they're fully handmade, and we would do a pair, but we'd make the left one slightly bigger at the back by about 5 mil. And that would eliminate the adaptation, make everything a bit smoother, get rid of any tightness in the musculoskeletal system, and you'd be on your way.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely really interesting, especially to know, like, when it comes to posing as well, like we said with those side poses, so it would be something worth looking into. So definitely been interesting because obviously with the poses and the lifting weights to know what's going on. So and we'll definitely look up the stretches as well.
Yeah, it's been,
Help those stretches out.
yeah, definitely. But it's been a real pleasure to meet you both, and all the very best this season.
Thank you.
So that was very interesting.
Very interesting. It's really cool. Why do I look? What do I look?
You look really short as well. You look so short.
Oh, I look like, is it Groot that goes like this? Who is it? What kind?
Groot.
No.
Groot's the plant on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Despicable Me.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen it.
What?
Things with minions.
Yeah.
I've not seen it. Anyway, back on topic. That was good. It was good, right?
Yes, very interesting. Found out I'm wonky, but it's perfectly normal for me.
So the motivation behind Georgia doing that was like longevity within bodybuilding, right?
Yeah.
Because like she had some lower back pain, so I wanted to find out if there was a course for that, and also to try and work out her mechanics for posing to help try and improve her posing because she's a bit tighter on one side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, got a few answers to potentially help solve it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try a couple of things out. It was interesting because he used to treat Eddie Hall, didn't he?
Yeah.
His mechanics in a lead up to when he won World's Strongest Man. So he knows his shit. So
That's the technical term.
let's see if it works.
Yeah, we got some things to try. I'm not sure I'm gonna go for the.
You don't want the special shoes.
I don't know if I want the special shoes, but no, he was a very lovely guy, and it'll be interesting to try it with posing shoes. We said if there's a way we can increase one side just to see if it does help with my posing, but otherwise interesting to know. Definitely need to do some stretches as well, which we'll be incorporating into my plan.
Yeah. I think the takeaway should be like, if you have a pain when you're training, then try and analyse the reason for the pain. Like sometimes it's an acute pain from like an injury from doing an exercise, but if it's like something that's building up, like George has had with her lower back, it's
and
definitely
it's something that I want. Like we're going to be doing this for a few more years, so I don't want to destroy my body right now by just ignoring a back pain or something when.
It's good. Yeah, it's good to get it checked out, right?
After yourself.
I don't know what his official title was though. He wasn't like a physio. He was like a, I don't know. We'll have to look it up.
And then Matt will use his new video editing skills to put it down there in the video. What he is.
Great. That's more work for me. I'll do that. But that's it really for this episode.
Out on a walk now.
We're out on a walk, getting our steps in, but yeah, we're back, and we will be uploading regularly. We've got a shit ton of shows on this year. I've got like a lot. George is competing a lot. Got competitor shows, client shows, clients competing, photo shoots, lots going on. Holidays.
Remember to subscribe.
Oh yeah, all that.
And save and all that. And why?
What?
Would you do that,
Ankle? What's the matter? Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.